What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another banger. Today we are trying Chris Bumstead's pre-workout. My mom got it for me. Thank you to my mom. Also, it is 1 o'clock in the morning and we're going to be hitting arms. Pretty much the whole arm. I didn't film. Actually, I didn't even do forearms today, now that I think about it. Probably go back later today and do that. But, so first time trying this Chris Bumstead's pre-workout. I've had his energy drinks, and I'm gonna have his protein tomorrow. I have his protein in my thing, I just haven't drunken it yet. But this flavor is grape, and I'm not gonna lie, absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you getting that. And the two pre-workouts that I would recommend for somebody would probably have to be like, it'd probably be Bucked Up, Woke AF, and the Chris Bumstead one. Only because the beta-alanine lasts a long time. If you guys don't know what beta-alanine, that's the thing that makes you guys inch when you take the pre-workout. And it lasts a while. It doesn't last 10 to 15 minutes. It lasts like an hour, So the first workout we're starting off with here is hammer curls. Those of you that watch the channel, you know I love spamming these. It's one of my favorite tricep workouts, and I don't know if it works the bicep or not, but if it does, once again, I highly recommend. And then we go right into some strict curls, just normal curls with I think this is 50 pounds. So I did a lot of sets of these. I pretty much just spammed those and hammer curls this entire morning, and then we did some tricep push downs and some other stuff that I haven't done since I've been at Mountainside. Those of you who don't know, I moved from Mountainside to EOS, and I go to Mountainside on the weekends just for recovery and stuff like that. But Monday through Friday I'm usually at EOS, and then sometimes I'll do a second workout with the boys. So I'll go there and do a lift at Mountainside, because a few of my buddies go to Mountainside, and a few of my buddies also go to EOS. But at EOS, my buddy, he actually went to college that I used to lift with, and then my two other buddies, they work a lot, so I see him here and there, but it's always a pleasure seeing those guys there. And also too, I just dropped a new video yesterday. If you guys want to go check that out, it was a strongman. We did some strongman work with the tires, and then I found this rock that probably, I don't know how much exactly it weighed, but it wasn't light, I'll tell you that. And it was like off, unbalanced type of, it was like a big rock. It was a boulder. So I lifted that up. If you guys want to go check that out. And then we go into some just normal curls with dumbbells. I did 30s, because those of you who don't know, I fatigue very fast on hammer curls, because I start off with the 35s on purpose, and I go straight into, there's puppies over there, there's puppy dogs. But I start off with heavier weight, and then I fatigue faster, so I do drop sets with hammer curls. And I just feel like that's what works the best for me personally. And other people, maybe they'll start off with 30s or 25s or whatever the weight that they do. But I just personally, I like starting off doing them heavy, because then I can go lower and I could just continue to do drop sets, if that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, so pretty much we just did some normal curls here again. I just mixed and matched today. It was one of those days where I was like, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna get a good pump on, but I'm still gonna have some fun, getting a good arm. I really just want to work on my biceps, honestly, because those of you that know, I told you guys in multiple of my videos, I lack on the bicep. The triceps are okay, I also did these in my last arm video. I did these, and highly recommend do these, a burnout set of these after every other set, and it just kills your arms. You get a nasty pump off of this. But those of you that watch the channel, my biceps are one of the things that I slack in. My triceps, I can work on everything. I'm over here stuttering like crazy, sorry guys. My triceps are okay, but I just, everything can be worked on, chest, everything. So that's why I post these videos, because a few years from now I'm gonna be way bigger. See, like I said, I fatigue very fast on the tricep, what do they call it, hammer curls. So, and we were at the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. We didn't get home. I didn't get home at least till about 4 o'clock flat. So we were hitting arms for a decent amount of time. It wasn't like a typical arm day. We were hitting it for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, just killing my arms. I don't know why I didn't do forearms today. I think it just completely skipped my mind. But like I said, I do forearms typically on an arm day. I like to do my entire arm, so that's like bicep, tricep, and then forearm. I like to work it all because it all needs to be worked on, and especially for strongman. When I do strongman, I'm gonna need to have big forearms. So, and then we just, like I said, we just spammed freaking strict curls and hammer curls the entire. And then well, also, like I said, I did a what are they called? Tricep push downs, or the rope. Pretty much, I did the ropes, and then I did some curls with the cable machine. If you guys ever seen those, I highly recommend those as well, because those like isolate like the bicep pretty much, I think is what it does. I'm not exactly sure, but I see all the bodybuilders do it. I seen Eddie Hall do it, and it's just a really good movement. You could feel the squeeze in your biceps as well. So we go right into the I did just push downs here, tricep push downs. This felt really weird. I haven't done these in a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. So it was just something I haven't done. The last time I did it was probably about 6 months ago. I've been more working on like just other things. I haven't really had time to even think about doing these again. But there was no one at the gym this morning, so I was like, all right, why not? Why not have some fun and do some stuff that I used to do? And still, it just feels different. I don't know why. And then we do the curls with the cable machine. Highly recommend, because I just feel the squeeze. I feel the tenseness on the bicep when I'm doing these. And I spam these. This is the last thing I did, and I just did a crap ton of them. I just kept doing them and doing them and doing them until I literally just couldn't. I literally went every set. I went to like failure pretty much. Like, it wasn't a complete failure, but it was failure enough where like I couldn't do another rep. So I consider that failure. It was one of the things that I used to do at Mountainside, and I just haven't done in a very long time. It's always fun to go back to stuff you did. It's always fun, even though like you learn more and you get to achieve more with other lifts and stuff like that. But it's always fun to just go back to the stuff that you used to do when you first started. When you first started getting bigger. That's one of the best things about being a lifter too, is you could always just change it up, mix and match your workouts, and then we do some rope tricep extensions. Highly recommend you guys do these. I'm pretty sure 90% of the population does these for triceps, but it's always fun, dude. Always fun to go back. Have you guys ever seen the memes where it's like when you walked in the gym and then the tricep pull down is like bitten or something like that? There was a meme I saw like a few months ago. It's freaking hilarious. Anyways, you guys have an amazing thing. Thank you guys for watching, and shoulder day will be coming soon, and I will see you guys in the next video.